Old 10mm is going to pick that one up, and it's going to be the 08 of Alec Fett, 686 of Willie Kirk, the 2K of Taylor Cool, and the 1ST of Kleinsma, your top 5 cars. Getting ready to...
Here is Sport Mod Heat Race number 2. It'll be Cole Fensky out of Waukee, Iowa. The 21R on the inside of the first row. On the outside from Farmington, New Mexico, that is the 46 of Jackson Harpole.
We'll set to row number 2 to the inside. It'll be Braden Allers out of Sleeton, Minnesota, the 20. And Shoe will sit to the outside. That's Alyssa Paulsrock, the XA out of Esterville, Iowa.
The third row to the left-hand side of the Hospers, the 74 of Corey Hoagland. On the outside from just down the road in Webb, Iowa, starting 6th, the N1, that's Brady Joint.
Taking a look at your final 2 starters out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, driving the 1S, that is Shelby Alves. Into her outside is Robert Palmentera out of Trimont, Minnesota in the 53. Same thing, 5 cars transferred, top 3 redraw, 8 laps the distance. Chad, Friesen Performance, Northern Sport Mods coming to the green.
On the breakdown into turn number 1, still side by side with Fensky, the 21, and Harpole to the outside. The 21R with a great drive to get that top spot, puts Harpole to the top of turns 3 and 4. The 21R, your pole starter on a Waukee, is going to lead lap number 1.
Ah, look at that, the paper boy out front, hooked up, hauling the mail. Farmington, New Mexico's 46 of Jackson Harpole, Brandon Allers. And here comes Shelby Alves. She is working alongside Alyssa Paulsrock, pair of ladies back there working for the 4th and 5th spot. Down the front straightaway, it's still Cole Fensky, your race leader.
No change up front, but we start to see the one machine making her way towards the top of the Speedway. The 1S of Shelby Alves started deep in the field, up into the top 4, and she's setting her sights right now on Harpole with Allers there, the 20. The 20 able to hang on to the spot. Allers digging for all he's worth on the inside. That's the battle for 2nd and 3rd as we head to 3 and 4.
Braden Allers down the inside of the racetrack. The 46 of Harpole on the outside. They'll come down the front straightaway. They chase the paper boy. He's got the Huffy tuned up tonight. Tell you what, battle for 2 is going to be for 3. It'll be Allers in the 20. Then you'll see the 46 of Harpole and the 1 of Shelby Alves. Shelby Alves in the 1S, former IMCA Lady Eagle winner. She's coming to the inside. Watch the battle down the front straightaway. Shelby Alves, boom, bang, got him. She will go to the 3rd and final redraw spot.
She started 7th, has raced her way to the top 3 in a redraw position. Cole Fensky, the man in command as we come to the white flag here on the front straightaway. Nearly a half straightaway advantage over Allers that time at the line. Alves in the 3rd spot. Harpole, who started 2nd in this one, has fallen back to the 4th position. And that is how it looks like they are going to wrap this one up. Across the line, it'll be Fensky winning it. Allers in 2nd. Alves from deep to 3rd. Then Harpole and Paulsrock the rest of the top 5.
So getting ready to move on to Friesen Performance IMCA Northern Sport Mod Heat Race number 3 out of Madrid. It is the 11R of Breeden Richards. And the 9 from Sway City, Iowa is Matthew Loft.
Route 2 to the inside of the Hospers. That is John Kleinsman, the 1STO. On the outside, the 44 of Cameron Vanderweerd out of Alton, Iowa.
Going to the row number 3 to the inside, it's Levi Verdorn out of Archer, Iowa, the 37, and Danny 5 from Boxholm, Iowa in the 7.
To the next row we go. That is the 4th row on the inside. Nate Albrandt out of Clear Lake in the 88N. On the outside, the 79W of Bill Wagner out of Armstrong. And the final starter here tonight from Arlington, Minnesota. That is the 25 of Ben Ryerson.
So great to have all you folks at home watching on a little Facebook Live action on IMCA TV. Great to have each and every one of you in the stands. Great to have each and every one of you here on the live look. And as we go green flag, it'll be B-Rich right there to the race lead to the outside. Multi-time national champion Matthew Loft on the top. Loft upstairs, Richards on the bottom. The 1STO of John Kleinsman out of Hospers in the number 3 spot. They motor on down, Chad, lap number 1. It's Loft, your leader.
Matt Loaf, multi-time feature winner here at the Clay County Fair Speedway, and a multi-time track champion, legging it out to the back straightaway. The one SDO out of Hospers, John Kleinsma, has made his way up a position here. We'll watch his progress up into the top two now, getting past the 11R of Braden Richards. Richards out of Madrid, Iowa, started on the pole, has fallen back to third, as Vanderweerd starting to close to the ground there as we head to the west side.
They'll hurry off at turn number 4. It's Matthew Loaf, your race leader. Loaf on out front, followed by Kleinsman out of the number 2 spot. Richards, Vanderweerd, and the 88 and Nate Albrandt. Top 5 cars transferring to tonight's A main. Ryerson, one out, looking in. They'll hurry down into turn number 3 and 4, where it is still that 9 of Matt Loaf out of Sway City. The Outlaws, your leader.
Matt Loaf, the winner of 6, maybe 7 in a row over at the Sioux County Speedway, still the leader as we watch the 44 of Cameron Vanderweerd knocking on the door of the 11R. Laps are starting to get away from us right now. Loaf is going to cross the line with 2 to go.
Pair to the air and just 2 circuits remaining for your race leader, Matthew Loaf. It'll be Kleinsma, followed by Richards, Vanderweerd, and the 88 and of Nate Albrandt. This time they'll make their way down to the white flag, and 1 circuit remaining for the 9 of Matthew Loaf.
Sizable advantage for Matt Loaf. Still your leaders. We come under the white flag here on the home straightaway as we exit the speed shot and pick him up on the back straightaway. Matt Loaf with a great draw here tonight. A past salute to veteran driver on the tour, and he will win it. It'll be Loaf winning it, Kleinsma second, Richards third, then Vanderweerd and Albrandt the rest of the top 5.
Here we go, moving on to heat race number 4. It will be on the pole out of Prescott, Iowa. It is Matt Avila in the 2X and Connor Vanderweerd from Alton, Iowa, the 21.
Justin Raymond out of Bird, Iowa, the 5J on the inside of the second row. And he was with us last night over at the Hancock County Speedway from Neenah, Wisconsin. Kevin Bethke in the 09B will start 4th.
Going to row number 3, it'll be Matt Spees out of Jefferson City, Missouri, the 23M. And John Foreman out of Hospers, Iowa, the 1J.
Final starters in this heat race. Colby Fett, the 00 out of Elkona, will be on the inside of the 4th row. On the outside, it'll be Brian Spaude from Gibbon, Minnesota in the 19.
There we go, Chad. Looking for our final 5 to make our 20 that have qualified into tonight's A main event. Sport Mod, final heat race coming on down to the Emmetsburg Collision Center. Green flag, and it is up and it's out. We'll work off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Matt Avila out of Prescott, Iowa, side by side with Connor Vanderweerd in that 21 car. They'll work neck and neck down into turn number 3. Avila, oh boy, imagine that time. Right side romance applied. Avila and Vanderweerd race once again to the bottom of turn 1.
Yeah, she was about to get a little western there out of turn number 4. They kept the ship righted as we've got 1 spun. We came under the green flag. The 2X car of Avila out of Prescott, Iowa, the leader, but he's got company with Vanderweerd around the outside.
It's going to be Vanderweerd to the top of the racetrack. Avila to the inside. Avila in the black 2. Vanderweerd in the white and orange 21. It is a drag race to turn number 3. They'll slide and glide off of 4. It's still Matt Avila, your race leader in the 2X. They come together again. Avila using up every inch of the right side of that high rod. As he'll once again go to the bottom of the racetrack. Vanderweerd says, I'm done. I gots to go. He'll go to the race lead.
Got that race lead by a car length down the back straightaway. Avila continues to work the huggy pole here out of turn number 4. The top 2 with some separation back to Justin Raymond and Colby Fett from the tail of the field. He is a 4-time Salute to Veterans winner, and Colby Fett now is up to the top 4, making a bit on the back straightaway.
They'll hustle off at turn number 4. It'll be Fett down there in the 00 car. Green flag high to the air, 2 to go. Lap traffic there for your leader. Fett in the 00 now into the number 3 spot. Field will hustle off at 2 and down the back straightaway. Vanderweerd still your race leader, followed by the 2X of Matt Avila. Chad, this time they'll come on down. The white flag's in the air and 1 to go.
We've got 1 to go as Avila is falling back just a bit in that 2X machine. As boy, there was definitely some rubbing and some racing a handful of times on a turn number 4, but Connor Van de Weert has been able to streak away over the last 3 circuits here in Spencer. Checkers will fly. It'll be Van de Weert winning it. Avila second, Fett from the tail to third. Then Raymond and the 1J of John Foreman will complete the top 5.
There you go. We've got 20 of them locked into tonight's Salute to Veterans feature event for your Friesen Performance IMCA Northern Sport Mods Rebel Construction qualifying heat races in the book. We'll have 1B main, Chad. We'll bring 4 out of that to make our 24 starters here later this evening. And now it's time to move on to a little sport compact action, where it's Ariana Prothman out of Algona, the 75, and Levi Volkerts out of Correctionville, the 712.
Riley Payson, the 65, out of West Des Moines, Iowa, on the inside of the second row. Jake Payson out of Wall Lake, and the 44 will start 4th.
Charles Prime out of Britt, the 7P, and Tyler Thompson from Sioux City in the 15.
Katie DeVries, the 8K, and Jade Lang in the 21T. Our final starters here tonight is the 21T, not under power initially. It looks like all cars moving as we were 3 wide for a minute to the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway, the 4 of Jake Payson, who just about a month ago picked up his first ever career IMCA Sport Compact win, has older brother Riley Payson in tow. They'll bring him down the front straightaway. It's Jake, Riley, Tyler Thompson, Volker. That's your top 4. All cars will move on into the A main. The top 5 will redraw for their starting spots. And Chad, Tyler Thompson's got to run in the red 15.
Thompson falling back a bit, and Katie DeVries up a handful of positions, though she bobbled there for a moment. That'll make it a 3 wide battle on a turn number 4. Deep in the field, as DeVries will settle in line behind Thompson, is a battle for the race lead on the back straightaway. Jake Payson with the race lead. But Jerry, he's got plenty of company. They're going to be nearly side by side. Another time here on a turn number 4. The 44 is your leader. Jake Payson, the 65, in the second position. Riley Payson, all in the family for the top 2 to the back straightaway as they have a sizable advantage back to third. As I believe that's Volkert in the 3rd spot. I think up to 4th is Katie DeVries. Green flag high in the air. A pair of Paysons continue to pace the field. Black flag, I think maybe for the 712 of Levi Volkert. I think that's who it's for. I'm not exactly sure. There's about 3 cars involved there. We are going to reach for the white flag here to the front straightaway, and the Payson boys still battling as they were hub to hub there coming down the home straightaway, and it's not settled yet. The 65 of Riley Payson given the 44 of Jake all he wants and then some as we round the bend out of turn number 4. Checkered flag will fly in the front straightaway. It'll be Jake, then Riley Payson waiting on 3rd place. That'll be Lang, then Volkert, then Prime.